All right, I think all of my guests are here, so we can go ahead and get this started. Hello, and how are you doing? It is me, your friendly blue mage Azoreign. You may call me Azo. Thank you for joining me. I know that streaming has been kind of on again, off again, but I'm looking forward to getting in a good match. I had some people reach out to me. We got Raikou Rider coming back. We have different name on Spell Table, but in the Discord he's known as Socially Aware Goat, and Mr. the Big Nutty or I Johnson joining me tonight. So hopefully tonight will be a good game. I'm still playtesting Kethis a little bit, so no changes have been made. I'm looking to just kind of put him through the ringer. But before we get started and all that, I just want to say thank you for watching. And if you want to be in streamed games, or if you just want to talk to me or talk to others, we can deck tech, talk about upcoming spoilers. The Final Fantasy set has been. I'm not a huge Final Fantasy gamer, but a lot of the cards and the artwork looks very cool. So if you want to join me, join the guests in my Discord, and we can talk about all that kind of stuff, go ahead. The link should be in the description of this video, or I'm linked on all my other stuff, like over on X and on my YouTube page. So again, thank you for watching, and we're going to go ahead, jump over into the Discord, pull up the spell table, and we will go ahead and get started. Let me make sure. Okay, everything looks good there. I'm going to unmute myself and see what conversation we're interrupting.
I remember when the One Ring came out, I thought I would only want to play it in decks that had like life gain components to them. Nope, you just put it in everything.
Not that I want to interrupt, but we are live. How's everyone doing tonight?
Good, how are
Doing
you?
well.
I'm doing good, and Rye, I completely agree. The One Ring, it's so hard because it's like on one hand, it is the staple card of Lord of the Rings, like it's the franchise icon of Lord of the Rings. So do you make it an underpowered mythic that is just kind of a big dumb mythic card, or do you make it super good and now it's running multiple formats and it's like $60? So it's like it's kind of in a tough spot.
$60 after already being banned in multiple formats.
Yeah. So
But it's not 150 anymore.
I've explained the decks a little bit. I've explained who you guys are, Rye. I'm excited to see. I think the Mardu from Dragonstorm, all the Mardu stuff, I haven't seen Nirev in the command zone yet, but I've seen Zurgo, the face commander Zurgo. That does,
Zurgo's in the 99 of this deck.
He's so good, and I've seen him out in 2 games now, and he does so much work. So I'm hoping that Nirev is just as good, but Zurgo, Storm Caller, Storm Chaser, whatever he is, he's like so much value. But
he's in the 99.
I assume so. I was kind of looking at Nirev because it's very different from my other play styles, and I never really committed to it, but I think both Nirevs are pretty cool, to be honest.
Well, if you know me outside of Magic, I love dragons, I love lightning. I mean, my map says I love lightning, so...
Well, we have Mr. I Johnson, or the Big Nutty, playing Svella, the classic Svella. Gruel, go big, ramp, make those monoliths, and then just do all those big cascade effects.
Yes, sir.
That's what you're here to do. And then the Socially Aware Goat, or Aztec, here on Spell Table. Again, Kalamax is another one kind of like Nirev for me. I love his design. 4 mana, 4/4. Put counters on him when you cast or copy instants and sorceries. He's pretty cool. And then he can kind of do fun stuff with being tapped, and untapped is like finding ways to tap him to copy your spells. He's very cool. I've never built a deck around him, but I think this card is very cool.
There's one in our...
I did some work on it, so I'm hoping... Sorry, go ahead, Ryan.
There was one in our COVID play group back when Spell Table and like simulators were the only way to play, and my god, Kalamax was just kill on sight. That there's so much scary stuff that commander can do.
I did some work on it at these last couple of weeks, so we're hoping it performs better than it typically does, but I got some faith for it.
We'll see. I'm a little nervous about this.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and shuffle up turn order 3 times, and Thea's in chat. How you doing tonight, Thea? You're working on some new decks, and we need to get a game in soon. I completely agree.
I need 1 land. I have no lands in hand, but it could be spicy if I get
2,
1.
3. All right. So, and you're going first.
Are you running it?
I don't know. If I would have to go down to 6 cards if I mulligan though.
So what I like to do is I kind of, Lion and I have kind of made a house rule that, we're on stream, we're not playing competitively. You can mull back to 7, but the rule is that if you mull, you're supposed to go to 6. If you mulligan to 7, but if you draw a soul ring in your opening hand, you have to bottom it and draw another card. So
I have a soul ring right now.
So there's your choice.
But I don't have a land.
Oh, that's what I would not.
I have a land war elves too.
Oh my god.
And I don't have a land. All right, I'm gonna mulligan. Wait. Let's check it. All right, we're good.
Okay. All right. So you're taking
It's
them
good.
all.
There's two. Would have been a 1 turn. Well, it was a. What was it?
I could set you back pretty quickly though.
It was Myriad Landscape was the next one, and then a forest.
Jeez, yeah, you would have been turn 3? You would have been untapping with a single mana. Well, while we wait for, I'm good. I'm gonna keep my hand while we wait for Mr. Johnson to find his starting hand. I'll just go over Kethis a little bit. So I've played 3 games with him right now. This will be my 3rd game with Kethis, and I've found that in the 2 games I've played, I've actually not used his final ability, his Yawgmoth's Will ability, where I can exile 2 legends from my graveyard. His ramp ability, quote unquote, where he reduces the mana cost of legendaries, is super useful. It puts you a turn ahead on every single legendary. And I love the fact that he's 3 mana and he's actually a 3/4, so his toughness is 1 higher than his mana cost, which is pretty good. And then he's just a global cost reduction, so he's kind of like, he's not super threatening, quote unquote, is like, people look at him and it's just kind of like, oh, whatever, he just makes things 1 less, it's not that bad. And then your graveyard has to be big for his last ability to even be useful, so he just kind of sits around. He makes it so that way you can play things turns earlier. You can double spell earlier, and then in the late game is where that other ability comes from. And something that I think is incredibly powerful about Kethis when he was first spoiled back in the core set Magic 20 is he says exile 2 legends from your graveyard. Until the end of the turn, each legend in your graveyard gains you may play this card from your graveyard. Usually with effects like that, you'd put a counter on it to exile it when it dies, or it would be a way to where you bring it back and then it can't go back to your graveyard. But Kethis doesn't say that. He doesn't cap that ability. He just says you can play it from your graveyard this turn. So in my head, that kind of opens it up to like infinite loops. There are no infinite loops in this deck, but that's just kind of what my brain reads, is that he doesn't have a clause on him that permanently exiles your things. You can just kind of do that as long as you can do it for. So I think Kethis is very strong. Anthea agrees. Kethis is fire. I'm happy to see the blue mage dabbling in my favorite color, black. Black is very strong, but green is also, like, black and green I think are both stronger than blue in terms of just like a casual game sense. Blue is obviously incredibly controlling, but I think black and green just have more power. They like have more things to do, whereas blue is just mainly interaction. But sorry, I've rambled long enough. Mr.
All right.
Johnson, you have your
I'm ready.
Okay, everyone else good?
Yes, sir.
All right. Rye, I don't know if you're muted or not, but if you said something, I could not hear you. You're good to go.
All right.
Hear me now?
What?
I think Rye was just.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
I
Good.
will play Forest. And then I will play a Sensei Divine top with the Forest.
Dang, traded in a Soul Ring for a top.
Your go, Jared.
All right, I'll draw. I'm gonna play. It's an MDFC land. It's black-green. It's gonna enter tapped, and I'll pass.
Card for turn. Play an Elegant Parlor, Surveil. Get out of here. Go ahead. What is with this deck? I mulligan and still can't find a 2-drop.
I am going to play an Exotic Orchard. It does not come untapped. I thought it did. All right, I'll
Nope.
pass.
Alright, we'll draw. We'll play another forest. And then I'm going to pay 1 and look at the top 3 cards.
Yep. Need to get
2,
get that mountain,
3.
get that red source.
Alright, put it back in any order. And then I'll just pass there.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw. I'm gonna play Boseiju, Who Endures, legendary land. Tap 2, and I'll play Ripples of Undeath. So at the beginning of my upkeep, I'm going to mill 3 cards. Then I can pay 1 mana and 3 life and put one of the milled cards into my hand, and I'll pass.
Card return. I mean, this will give me more shots at it. Shadowy Backstreet, Surveil. I mean, it's a 2-drop, but not a 2-drop I want. I'll leave it. Go ahead.
Drop return. Does anyone have any blue on the table at the moment?
Nope.
I don't think anybody has blue in their decks.
Us 3 are not playing blue.
Yeah, no one else. You're the only one playing blue.
Well, that would explain why no one has it. Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna play a Thornwood Falls tapped. I'm gonna gain a life, and I'll pass again.
Alright. I will untap my lands. I will draw my card. I will play a Plaza of Heroes. And then I'll tap 3 and I'll bring out Svella.
She is.
Oh,
Is Svella?
And
She's a troll.
yes, it's a Troll Warrior. With
I
that,
feel chill.
I'll have to pass.
All right, untap, upkeep. Beginning of my pre-combat main phase, so that doesn't. So untap, upkeep, draw. Go to my pre-combat main phase. I will mill 3 cards. I'm gonna mill 3 visits. I'll mill Ramanamp Excavator, and I'll mill Radagast the Brown. I will just leave all those there. I think I'm good. So I'm gonna separate out legends and non-legends. Okay.
That you're not taking 3 visits is a little scary.
Well, you'll probably see why here in a second. I'm going to do a Wooded Foothills. I'll pay a life to go get probably like an Overgrown Tomb, but then I'll just... well, is it... Yeah, screw it. Tap 2, and I'll also do a Nature's Lore. So I'm just going to go and grab 2 forests. They actually both enter untapped, but I don't think I have another play. So yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna have the Overgrown Tomb enter tapped, and then I'll look for another land, probably like a shock land or something. But Rhyme.
Nice 3 visits. Card return.
We have 3 visits at home. Plays Nature's Lore.
We're gonna spend 2 mana. I'm gonna play the Spirited Companion.
So I'm grabbing Canopy Vista and an Overgrown Tomb.
Play a Smoldering Marsh. Go ahead.
There's your
Drop
2-drop.
return. I will
Babe?
play a mountain. Yes. I will then. I'm gonna tap a green and a red colorless, and I'm gonna bring out Radha, Heart of the Kelp.
Ooh,
Like
that's a
Rana.
I'm
card.
gonna look at the top part of my library anytime, and I can play lands from the top of the library. And I will pass.
Alrighty. I shall untap. I know my next 3 cards. I'm gonna draw. I will play this nice forest. And then, I'm gonna tap 4. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna tap 4. I'm gonna play a Lithoform Engine,
Ooh.
and I will pass.
Is lithoform
It's a
all
Yu-Gi-Oh
one
card.
word? Yeah, I know. It's got so much text on it.
Yeah.
The
It's all
better,
one word.
the better Strionic Resonator. Okay, untap, upkeep, draw. Then Ripples of Undeath. I'll mill Sir Conrad, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, and a Swamp.
Ugh.
Hang on, let me see what I can do here.
So now I am the only one playing black, so I have to draw the Bajuka Bog.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I think I will just let them all go. So Primeval's Glorious Rebirth is a legendary sorcery, but so I'll play Twilight Mire as my land for turn. I will tap for green, black, and white. I will bring out Kethis. And then for 2, I'll play Reki, History of Kamigawa. Whenever
That's
I
also
play
a
a legendary spell, draw a card. So, and then Ryu may go. Whoops.
Card for turn. Let's see here.
Yeah, Primeval's Glorious Rebirth, but it's 7 mana, but it's very good.
Do I just do setup for next turn?
We always like a good setup.
That's basically all I do.
That's all I do too, and then I die.
No, no, you.
And then you swing a 40/40 creature.
I was gonna say your setup is, oh look, I'll just cascade into my entire deck.
I'm gonna take a look at the next card, so I'm gonna cycle this Canyon Slough. Main phase, unfortunately. Play a Sundown Pass. Then I'm gonna play the Lava Spur Boots.
All the haste.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Was not very happy
Draw.
with the card I drew.
I am also going to look at the top card of my library. That's interesting. I will then untap, and I'll bring out a Flooded Grove. I am then going to tap all 4, and I'm going to bring out Kalamax.
The Storm Sire is here.
So, yeah. And I'll pass.
I love it. I love it a lot. Alright. I'll untap. I'll draw. Knew what it was. Forest. Alright. And then I got lucky Plaza of Heroes was in that.
Your red source, your single red source.
There was 2 forests and Plaza of Heroes. I was like, oh, thank goodness. And then with that, I'm just gonna pass.
I'm so nervous.
Why?
Yeah, I don't get leaving all that untapped. I'll draw, untap, and draw. It says early ripples is early ripples of undeath is insane. That's kind of what. So I could have done like an early Nature's Lore, but I just wanted to get this out as fast as possible. So now I'll do the ripples trigger, Chainer, Dementia Master, Swamp, and a Vivian on the hunt. Goes to the graveyard.
Yeesh.
Okay. 2, 4. So I think actually I can do a tapped Temple Garden. I'll pay 2. I'm gonna. Yeah, let's go animate dead. I'm gonna target my own Sir Conrad.
Oh my god.
Whenever another creature dies or a creature is put into a graveyard from anywhere other than the battlefield, Sir Conrad is going to deal 1 damage to each opponent. Then I'll tap 3, and I'm going to play Yasharn, Yasharn Implacable Earth. So Yasharn, he enters, he's going to get me a basic forest and a basic plains. Then he also says players cannot pay life or sacrifice non-land permanents in order to cast spells or activate abilities. Yasharn is a legendary spell.
Lame.
I'm going to draw a card off of Reki, and then I will go search for a basic plains and forest and put them in my hand.
So much value.
After that, I'm going to swing Kethis down at Rye for 3.
3 in.
And then I'll pass. Alright.
Boy, really need a good draw. That's not
Destroy
what I
him.
want.
Destroy him.
Play Caves of Koilos.
Plains forest into my hand.
We got 2 players that can really interact. Me, not
I'm
so
gonna cast Nirev.
Yep.
I'm gonna give Nirev haste.
Yep.
Yup.
10 Azo.
Yep.
Yup.
10
That's-
command.
10 commander. Go ahead.
What's making that 10? Just
any
out of
creature-
curiosity.
Any creature I control that entered this turn deals double damage.
Yep.
Sheesh.
Ah.
So it won't do 10 next turn.
Nope.
And the equipment is giving it +2.
+1.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I'm gonna look at the
top
did
card in the
draw off of,
library.
Yeah,
Reki.
Nirev is also a 4/5 flyer for 4.
I'm gonna play that land. It's a Rugged Highlands, and I'm gonna gain a life.
Card's good.
I am then going to do a couple things, I think.
Dang, he's gonna cook.
I hope so. We'll see.
I'd like to see it cooking.
Cook me.
I
Dino Daddy.
am.
Oh,
I don't. Oh, I'll pass. No, I'm just kidding. I'm gonna. I'm gonna tap
Well, I did.
2, 1 blue, and I'm gonna bring out the Razzle Dazzler. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, put a +1/+1 counter on Razzle Dazzler. It can't be blocked.
Oh,
this
I
turn.
thought you were totally joking when you called it the Razzle Dazzler.
I am not. That is the name. And I tapped my mana stupidly, so I'm gonna pass.
oh.
You
In
don't wanna
response,
try and swing in with Kalamax to have him be tapped? In case there's nothing.
No.
Okay, just making sure.
No.
Alright,
Yeah, no, not quite yet.
Alright, in response to you going to your end step, I'm gonna tap 5. I'm gonna tap Svella for 3, but I'm also gonna tap the Litho Engine to create 2 Icy Monoliths.
Wow.
Uno, dos. And then can I tap the Icy before my turn for the Sensei?
I don't see. They're
yes.
they're artifacts. They don't have summoning sickness, and they
Alright.
don't restrict you on what you can use the mana for. So yeah.
Alright, so I'll tap 1 to look at the top 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm gonna just leave it just like it was. And then I'll untap.
I muted it. Okay.
No, right. We can hear you.
Yes. See, that wasn't so scary, right? Just
Oh,
get
yeah.
2 manas.
1, 2,
That was
3,
pretty
4,
terrifying,
5,
I'm not gonna
6.
lie.
What, you have 7 mana?
8!
So if you play a land, okay, never mind. There's Svella.
I got 8! But I think what I'm going to do is tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap 6. I'm gonna go cast Green Sun's Zenith.
Ooh. Okay. X is
So
4. What are
there's-
you getting for 4?
No, X is 5. I tap 6.
Oh, yeah. Okay, what are you getting?
I
Oh,
wonder what
oh.
this is getting.
Yeah, okay.
Ah, who knows?
Don't even. I just passed your
Who
turn. I
knows?
already know what it is. Just put your
Who
Seedborn
knows?
Muse out.
Let's see
On the game
Muse.
changer list for good reason.
Oh,
Is it?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, Seedborn Muse is on the game changer list now.
Dude.
Oh, dang.
Johnson,
wasn't
did you know
before.
that Green Sun Zenith? Rye, do you know how much it is off the top of your head? Last time I checked, it was like $30 or so.
It's
Is
like
it?
$50, I
50?
think.
Yeah, Green
That's
Sun.
Let me check.
crazy.
It got
I
unbanned.
forget
It's
how
because
it's
it,
on
it's it's because of an unban. It got unbanned in modern.
Yep.
I sold some Green Sun Zeniths like 2 weeks after the unban.
Okay. And then it gets
It might have-
shuffled into my deck, right?
Green
I
Sun
shoved my
does.
deck with
Yeah,
it.
Oh,
shuffles in.
they're like 35 now.
35. Okay, that's what. Yeah, that's what I thought.
They're like
Pretty
35 now. They have cooled off.
See?
Like-
pretty chill. Pretty chill.
Okay, how do I deal with Seedborn Muse before Johnson just absolutely just tunnels me into the ground 6 feet under?
How do you know I'm gonna go for you?
Just a hunch.
There's no why. I don't. Is it because I just do it every time? I mean, there's a reason why I do
Might
it.
have something
Yeah.
to do with it, but maybe.
Maybe it's all of Thea's ripples. I
Well,
don't
Thea's
know.
saying
Okay.
she's hyping up Seedborn in the chat now.
Oh dang. Okay. I see you. All right, and then I think I shuffled. I think that's all I got. So,
Okay.
actually, I guess I could. No, because No, wait. Everything untaps, right?
Yeah, everything.
All right. I'm gonna tap 1 to look at my top 3.
Mm-hmm.
It's good to know. Okay. Yeah. All right.
Yeah,
So I'll just do that.
Praying for Ruinous Blast off the top.
And then yeah, I will just go to my end step
Okay.
and untap everything.
Well, you untap.
Oh wait, no,
my
you
untap.
untap on your untap
Yeah.
step. Yeah. So go ahead.
Okay, let's untap together, shall we? Untap.
Yes.
Upkeep.
Untap.
And no upkeep
That
triggers.
Seedborn Muse needs to die like now.
Yeah, I'll draw.
How
and
did
then-
I become the threat?
Bro, it just Seedborn Muse by itself. So I'm gonna mill Defense of the Heart, the Wandering Rescuer, and a Sylvan Library. Okay, I will pay 1 and 3 life. I'll put Defense of the Heart in my hand. Wandering Rescuer and the Sylvan Library will go to my graveyard. Our untap step, yeah. Yeah. Okay. Do I have enough?
Yeah, we take 2 damage from Sir
take
Conrad.
No, that's only when creatures. You take 1.
Take
It's-
1 damage.
I had 1 creature enter the graveyard from it.
Oh, it's 1 damage.
Yep,
Okay.
So everyone
Taking
takes
1.
Um. Gonna play a land for sure. Play a plains. I think we're just gonna keep slow rolling a little. I'll pay 3. I'm gonna play another Kamigawa creature, Thea. Why is it 2 damage? Thea in the chat is saying that's 2 damage. I had 1 creature into the graveyard from anywhere.
He didn't take the Wandering Rescuer.
Sir Conrad enters and leaves. I didn't have a creature leave.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Azo didn't take the Wandering Rescuer.
Oh, does that if the ripples mills and then I pay 1 and take a creature, that counts as it leaving the graveyard?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna pay 3, but I'm gonna play Michiko Konda, legendary.
Oh no!
Whenever-
that is
Yeah.
really bad for me.
Whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to me, that player sacrifices a permanent.
Oh dang.
That's gross.
That's a legendary spell. I'll draw a card. and then I'll pay 3 again. I'm gonna play Durin of the Yawning Portal. Durin has an attack trigger. Basically, when Durin attacks, I look at the top 4 cards of my library. I choose a creature from among them. I exile that creature. As long as it remains exiled, I may cast it, and then it has Undaunted. That means it costs 1 colorless less for each opponent I have. So that's another legendary spell. I'll draw a card. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna send... Let's see. Oh, I don't even think I pulled up Seedborn. Seedborn's what, a 2/2?
2/4.
4.
Is it a 2/4?
Yeah, it's got a 4 butt for no reason.
Yeah, what the heck? I'll send Yasharn and Sir Conrad over at you, I. Johnson. So that's a total of 9 damage. Sir Conrad is a 5/4 and Yasharn is a 4/4.
Alright, I'll take it.
Okay, and then I'll pass.
Wait. On your end step,
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna go make my monolith.
I'm gonna tap 3. Tap Svella. I'll tap 2 more to tap the litho, and I'll make 2 more icy monoliths.
Yeah, this is gonna get out of hand.
So
This
I'm
is
at
getting out of hand. Now there are 2
4
of them.
icy monoliths.
Now there are 4 of them.
Alright,
Card
are we
return.
untapping? Josh?
Yeah.
We untap.
I think
We
should all just have Seedborn Muse out, right?
What are you talking about? You're
I
cooking
agree.
over there. This is my cooking. Why can't I cook?
Yeah, but your cooking results in my death.
So does yours.
Don't
You hit me for 9. I haven't even touched you
could've
yet.
blocked.
We're gonna go 6.
Oh.
I'm gonna cast this Combustible Gear Hulk.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna target I. Johnson with it.
So what happens?
So you can either make me draw 3 cards, or I mill 3 cards and you take damage equal to twice the total mana value.
Could be 3 lands. Could be 3 lands.
Could be 3 lands. Could be 3 7 mana spells.
Okay, so wait. Say it again. So you either draw 3 cards or mill 3 cards and I take damage?
So I either draw 3 cards or I mill 3 cards and you take damage equal to
I'll let you
twice your
draw.
total mana. Yup.
Don't need to
Feels
lose
like a
that
good
much
move.
health.
Yeah, that feels like a good move.
He can cook. Cook.
Then I'm gonna 4 you. I'm gonna 5 you.
Me?
Yeah, I'm gonna 5 you.
Big stab.
Don't worry,
Big step.
you're now 1 less than I am.
Then I have to discard a card. What do I want to discard? I think I'm gonna discard, sadly, this BHK. And pass.
Question, is the land a spell?
No.
Okay. Are you passing?
We know. We're
Okay,
gonna make
wait,
2
wait,
more
wait,
monoliths.
wait.
We get it.
I actually am not, because now I got 10
No,
mana.
because now you can copy.
And
the
with
effect.
10 mana, I can copy and do his Svella's twice.
You're right.
I know what this first one's gonna suck. Landwar Elves.
No, no way. So
Very
3 lands in
important.
the Llanowar.
It's a very big one.
And the second one, I don't know. This one's gonna be interesting too. Okay, alright. Archetype of Endurance. Creatures I control have hexproof. Creatures
Oh,
your opponents
good.
control lose hexproof
Okay,
and
so
can't
we
have or gain
literally
hexproof.
have to get a board wipe.
Alright. And now we untap Noah. Or Aztec.
I need to find
Do I
a
have to
way-
do anything with untapping? Or you just untap when I
Yeah,
untap?
yeah, he
I
untaps
just
when you
untap
untap.
with you. We do it
Beautiful.
together.
We do it together.
Don't like
Alright.
this.
We.
I'll draw and untap, and then I'll play a land from the top of my deck. Awesome. Do I get to keep playing lands, or it's just 1 per turn?
Yeah, you still follow the restriction of once per turn unless you have a source that says you can play an additional.
Yeah. Almost,
Okay.
yeah, you still have to have available land plays.
Cool. So, I actually gonna do some stuff this turn.
I like doing
Is it casting a blasphemous act?
Well, considering I'm not playing black.
Or
You're
blasphemous
not
act
able to-
red?
Oh, never mind. No, I don't have it in here.
Blasphemous edict is black.
Yes.
What I will do though is I'm actually going to tap 1 blue. Make sure I have a green. Oh, I can keep that one actually. And 3 red. And I am going to play a saga, inventive iteration. So inventive iteration for the first part of the saga says return up to 1 target creature or planeswalker to its owner's hand.
Nice.
So unfortunately, all of I. Johnson's board
You
is
can't target any of the
hexproof.
stuff, yeah.
That's true. I can't target anything.
But you can target theirs.
But I could return Gear Hulk and have Gear Hulk's target I. Johnson.
You could. Rye has to play it again in his next turn
You're
and
right,
basically
right.
tap out again to play.
Worth it. Worth it.
What's the power and toughness of your creatures, I. Johnson?
Of my
Man,
what?
that-
6/5, 1/1,
screwed.
2/4, 2/4.
6/5 11 2 4 2 4. Okay. 1 2 4 2 4. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna target Michiko Kanda. I just don't like the idea of dealing with that.
Nice.
No.
Good call. Good call.
Oh man,
You,
I'm gonna
you
do
have
that.
no
Just-
idea. You have no idea how much that card screws me.
That was
you're
my
the one doing all the
protection from
damage,
being
so hopefully
just
we can make
crater
a
hook.
deal later on. But I'm just gonna have my fancy little markers here. Saga 1, we'll get to 3 eventually, and I'll go over that. But I'm gonna go into my combat phase, and I am going to swing 3/3 first strike and a 4/4 over at I. Johnson.
I can kill both of them. Or I can kill one and then block the other.
Go ahead. I'm going to play. Before you do that, I am going to play an instant.
Oh.
Staggering size.
Oh, you
And
should
then-
have
and
waited
that's gonna-
until he blocked.
Oh. Well, I'll do it now, I guess.
So what does that do?
Um,
I give trample.
Yeah, +3/+3, and target gains trample. It's also going to copy, and
So
so it's going to
actually,
go to both.
now, since your Kalamax is tapped, you'll copy this spell. You'll put a counter on Kalamax, and you can target both Radha and Kalamax.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. And then it's not just going to give Kalamax a +1/+1 counter. It's also going to give Razzle Dazzler a +1/+1 counter. because it's the second spell I
Look at
played.
this synergy going on here.
Okay, so how much damage has come my way?
It will be.
And what have I done
13.
to you?
Yeah,
You
because
scared.
it's going to be... Radha's a 3/3. Kalamax will
take
go
it.
to... Kalamax goes to 8.
Wow.
So yeah,
Wow,
13.
guys, what the frick?
Oh, 14. Sorry, it'll be a 14 damage.
14. 14? 14 it is. 14, you got me.
Dude, just block with Seedborn and then you're good.
Yeah, just block with Seedborn. I'll leave you
How,
alone.
like Azoraign's cooking over there. Why, what the...
Where's the
I-
I'm
extra...
following the crowd like a sheep, man. I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
And I'll pass.
And where's
All
the
right, on your
extra
end step.
2 damage coming from? Because Radha plus the Kalamax, it should be 12, right? 4
I
plus...
know it'd
I
be
took 14.
4 plus
Yeah, it'd be
8 is
14.
12. So we're...
Yeah,
oh,
but
no,
Radha gets a
I
+3
forgot that...
+3 as well.
Yes, I forgot to do the +3 on Radha. You're right. I'm
You are
wrong.
good.
Alright, on your end step, I'm gonna tap 10. I'm gonna, do
Dude,
my
this
thing.
is just where the game ends right here. Because you get to do this again on your turn.
Okay. Oh, ooh, this is some good stuff here.
No.
Oh.
I think I could either go Rishkashar Expertise,
Oh.
Phylath World Sculptor, or Annoyed Alistar in Cascade. Oh.
Since I'm your opponent and I'm very scared of you, I'm gonna let you either make the right decision or the wrong decision without my input right now.
I think I'm going to go Rishkasar's expertise.
Okay, yep, that was a good choice.
I think. Alright, so I
So I would
will
have done.
draw cards equal to the greatest power among creatures I control, which is 6. So I'll draw 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I can cast a spell with mana value 5 or less from my hand without paying its mana cost. Ooh. Ooh, this is toughy. This is a toughie. I think I'm gonna go Roxanne Starfell. When she enters the battlefield or attacks, I create a tapped colorless artifact token named Meteorite. Which I just got this power stone.
Is it? It's Roxy or
Roxanne.
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 Physical card.
Roxanne Starfell Savant. When create a tap colorless artifact token named Meteorite with when the meteorite enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target, and then it can tap and add 1 mana of any color, which is basically my monoliths.
We have Urza.
And whenever I tap an artifact token for mana, add 1 mana of any type that artifact token produced.
This card is so good in this deck. Oh my god. Holy crap.
What creatures out there are less than or 2 or less health? Anything?
Yeah, this guy is 2.
Alright, I'll shoot that guy.
What the frick, dude?
That's the guy that's letting you draw when a legendary.
Alright,
comes
yeah.
and then I get to do it again, because I didn't do it the second time. 1, 2.
Everyone's gonna take 1 damage from Sir Conrad.
4. Oh! Some bangers! Oh, man. This is tough.
Johnson, in your celebration, just remember to go to 10 life.
10 life?
Yep.
Oof.
Sir Conrad dealt 1 damage to everyone.
Alright. Yeah, this is... Let me look at what I got. Alright. I think I'm gonna have to go with Zopandrel.
So now this is your turn, correct? We're on your turn officially.
Now that it
Or is
finishes,
this-
I think.
Is this still on Aztec's end
This-
step?
That was on his end step.
Bro, give me a
Oh,
break.
boy.
Alright.
Oh,
Music Melodies in the
now-
chat. What's up, dude?
I shall untap. And go start my turn. 4 Icy Monoliths. Gonna be
Bro.
decent with Roxanne. Oh, gorgeousness. And I will draw.
Oh yeah, because you went Rishgar's draw, then you played Roxanne, then okay, I got you. I was like,
Yep.
wait, you played 3 spells.
Yep, Roxanne off Rishgar.
I'm probably gonna die this turn, but I'm smiling ear to ear. That's pretty.
Dude, you have the
that's
most
pretty
life.
awesome.
good.
I have 2
Alright.
tapped creatures.
Alright.
I'm gonna die.
This might be interesting for sure. Ooh,
Dude, if you
There's
just drop
just-
Craterhoof right now, it's over.
there's just so much here. I think what I'm gonna... Ooh. Okay, I got 7.
It's a good thing you have those Llanowar elves. You might not have enough mana.
Mm-hmm.
This is what I'm gonna do. I think this is
Yeah, I'm
the
using Melodies.
move.
I just said, like, right before you got here, this card goes insano style in Svella. This card's nuts. I like this card by itself, but in Svella, it's incredibly good.
Alright, so I'm gonna tap 8. Just all my Icy Monoliths. And then I'm going to play Clouth. Unrivaled Ancient.
I love Cloud.
I'm gonna play my land for turn so I don't forget.
Okay.
I'm gonna go
you
to
don't wanna forget that. You don't
combat.
have like 20 mana from just your monoliths alone,
I know.
bro.
You know what? Maybe I should play. You know, I'm gonna tap 3 just to play Garruk's Uprising. Just to get that extra.
That
the
gives all your
extra-
creatures trample, so yeah, we're definitely fricked here.
And then
Dude, you are just so hang on when you play that draw card because you definitely have a creature with power
Oh,
4
yeah.
or greater.
Yep. Ooh, that's a nice card. All right. Oh man. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4,
I love Cloud.
5, 6 mana left. 7 off. A fin.
How do you spell Clouth?
Klauth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think.
My board just has hexproof. It's power doubled, and I untap on everyone's untap step. This
What
guy.
would? All right, I'll go to combat, and
Yeah.
I'm going to. So everything, all my creatures, power and toughness, double,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
And then, so Clouth, I'm just gonna swing, Clouth, archetype of endurance.
Here, I'll pull out my calculator because you're gonna have a freaking ton of mana here.
How big is your blue character there, Aztec?
He's-
He's a 2/3.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'll swing him. I'll swing him. I'll just 2/3.
Yes.
All right, I'll swing them all out besides my Fenrir elves.
Okay.
So we got
How much mana?
So
4.
I got you.
Or how much
I
damage?
Johnson, you have 40 power swinging right now.
Oh. Oh, well,
40?
you know what?
Yeah. So you'll get 40 red and green mana, and you're.
I love it.
I
Alright,
I
do you-
will.
So hang on, I Johnson, if you swing out, well, I guess it only add an extra 2 damage. He can block 3. If you swing out with your Findhorn elves, you have Seedborn Muse unless you need the mana. If Aztec blocks with his Dazzler, he goes to 1. He will live on 1.
Let me see.
If he blocks now, he
Yep.
lives on 3.
I'm the threat. You might
If he
wanna
blocks
kill
the
me.
friend, alright, I'll swing the Fenrir elves. Why not?
Yeah, I'll block the 6/6 with this, and I'll go to 1.
Okay. Well, the 6, yeah, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
That
I'm gonna
makes
make sure I block 3, not like 2.
Yeah.
Right. All right. So how much? So I get 42 mana.
You get. Yes, you will now get 42 since you're swinging
Like
with the
it.
elves.
All right, with the 42
Theus, you
mana,
also make a meteorite. Whenever rock.
I make a meteorite. You're right. I will deal 2 to
Oh, you can just kill Aztec, right?
Aztec.
Oh, what a jerk.
Come on!
Oh, wait,
I didn't do
actually-
the most damage to you.
So hang on. Actually, Aztec died anyway. Whenever another creature
Oh.
dies, so when he blocked with his guy, Sir Conrad deals 1 damage to everyone, and then Aztec dies to Sir Conrad.
You know what's frustrating about that? I had a fog in my hand the whole time. I couldn't use it because I'm
Oh.
tapped out.
Oh, but you're tapped out. Oh, that's
I'm
terrible.
tapped out.
Dude. That's
All right. All right. So with 42 mana,
Yeah.
I can't use Svella.
Oh no.
So you get lucky there. But I will cast Sunbird's Invocation. So whenever I cast a spell from my hand, reveal the top X cards of my mana. What if I copy that?
Whenever you cast a spell from your hand, reveal the top X cards from your library, where X is that spell's mana value. You may cast a spell with mana value X. You can copy that and you just do it twice.
I do it
You would
twice.
reveal the top 6 cards, play a spell, and then you would reveal the top 6 cards again, and then play a spell.
Yeah. Okay.
If the
Let's
spell
see
was
here.
6.
Should I do that, or should I not do that?
Well,
You know, I won't do it, because I'm gonna save it.
okay.
I'll just do it for this one.
Well, yeah, just remember that Svella does not cast the spells from your hand, so unless you have Flash.
Oh no, yeah.
Okay.
I'm casting spells from my hand right now.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
I will tap 4,
Okay.
and then 7. So that's 11 mana.
I mean, you don't need to tap anything. You have 44
Yeah,
mana
yeah.
left.
Right. I more or less trying to.
You have 34
Say it to
mana
you.
left. Or no, you have 36 mana left.
Okay. So that's okay. So minus 11
Okay.
for Gruel
33.
Rage Beast. Copying it.
Copying the... Hang on, sorry. Let me read Lithoform Engine again.
Yep. I paid 4.
Yeah. So... Lithoform Engine... Where is it? copy target permanent spell. The copy becomes a token, so yes, you're paying 4. Making a copy of the Gruul Rage Beast or another creature enters under your control. That creature fights target creature and opponent controls. Okay, so you're gonna have
2 Rage Beasts.
Okay, so what are you fighting? You get 2 fights.
I'm gonna fight that guy that makes me lose life.
Okay.
Can I fight him?
Yeah, you will lose a life because Sir Conrad does see himself lose a life.
Yeah.
Or die. So okay, so that he's dead.
Remember when Isaiah said, "Why is everyone attacking me?"
I'll fight. How big's the Gear Hulk?
6'6", 6'5", I think.
Nah, I won't fight that then.
He's a 6'6" with first strike.
I'll just fight your commander.
All right, I'm gonna put him in the graveyard because if I get a living death or something, he's gonna come back. Okay.
All right, so I will reveal the top 7 cards. Right?
Oh wait, hang on. Oh no, you're doing the Sunbirds right now. So Gruul Rage Beast is 7. Yeah, reveal the top set. Rise just playing a different game at this point. Reveal the top 7 cards, and then you get to cast a spell 7 or less.
All right. Ooh, there's the Greater Hoof.
No, he's 8, so get wrecked. Screw you.
All right, I'll get Nissan Bor out there. I'm sorry. I usually don't take this long.
You're friggin'
Well, you're winning.
Playing blue.
You're winning the game. Yeah. So
I cast it. The Nissan Bor.
The Nissan Altima. How do you spell that? The Bor.
Nissan?
Yeah.
Nessian.
Got it.
I will draw a card. Oh, I kept forgetting to draw cards off the Garuk.
Oh no.
I just do you want me to draw the 2 off my? Nissan fights someone too.
No, since you're casting another spell and you're clearly gonna basically win. Draw off the Nessian Bor, but the Gruul Rage Beast, since this is another spell, and since you have 25 mana, that would.
All right,
change the game.
All right, I think. I'm just gonna cast this now because I'm gonna cast a Call Forth the Tempest.
Oh my god.
Off of the 8.
Okay.
So.
I
will Cascade.
Yeah.
And then it deals damage to each creature your opponents control equal to the total mana value of other spells you've cast this turn.
You have 17 mana left.
That's ridiculous.
So I will Cascade into a Wilderness Reclamation.
So hang on, technically before you Cascade, Sunbird's Invocation goes off.
Oh, okay. So 1, 2,
For
3,
8.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm just gonna get this Enduring Courage out there.
I mean,
Might as well.
I'm gonna be straight up with you, Mr. Johnson. If I do
Yeah.
not top deck something like Living Death, I'm pretty much just gonna concede, and I feel like Rai might be in the same. Rai is literally playing Yu-Gi-Oh, so I feel like his mind is going in the same direction. So you mean you can keep going to do your
and you
crazy
killed
stuff,
me
but
out of
I
spite.
think you have this. If I don't top deck a Living Death, I think I'm done.
Okay. It was into an Overwhelming Stampede, and then it's into Green Sun Zenith, which I don't really care. I guess I'll just put him back. And then
You have
I'll
17 mana left.
I think just to save myself, because I'm at 8 health, I'm gonna cast a Shamanic
Yeah, Shamanic
Revelation.
Yeah.
So I'll draw 1, 2,
Dude,
3,
God, this deck is so good.
4, 5, 6, 7 cards.
And then how much life are you gaining?
4, 5, 6, 7. I will gain 7 times 4.
Wait.
28?
Does Zapandrel?
No.
No. I'm just saying Zapandrel doubles things to the end of the turn. So basically, you are going to gain 4 life for basically every creature you control, except the Finhorn Elves.
Yeah. So not the Enduring Courage either.
Okay.
So 9. So 9 times 4 is what? 30.
36.
36. So 36 plus 8 is
Yeah, you're gonna gain
40,
42.
42?
44.
40,
No, 44.
And
Alright, cool.
you have 12
I'll
mana
pass.
left. Okay. All
I'll
right, you
pass there and
all right.
I'll just
Okay, draw. Okay, it's
discard.
not living death. Let's see. Okay, breach the multiverse.
Oh, I untap everything.
Trust me, we know. Breach the multiverse does not save me. Next is 6. Does not save me. Oh, an obscuring haze. That's a combat fog. I can get one more turn.
Nice.
Okay, pay 3 life. I'll take the obscuring haze to my hand. Let the other 2 go. I didn't really think I'd get that far, so I'll play Necroblossom Snarl, Reveal Forest. I need to hold up 3. I'll pay 4, play Defense of the Heart, and I'll pass. Rye, you got anything? We're at least gonna get one more turn, so play to your outs if you got anything.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Can you get one more turn? Couldn't he just all out attack?
7.
Because he has trample.
He's got
Obscuring
fog. He's
Haze
got
is a
fog.
combat fog.
Oh, you're right.
If I can pop my Defense of the Heart, maybe I can get something that can save us. I don't know.
Alright, I will discard all these. Sweet Gum Recluse, Nature's Reclamation, a couple lands, Gwenna, Eyes of Gay, and Luca Bound to Ruin. Don't need them.
I'm holding on by a thread, but we're holding on.
I appreciate, Isaiah, that you kept on treating me like a sheep and just slaughtered me.
Yeah, he's like, hey,
Yeah.
you know, you got one
Yeah.
creature untapped.
You got the last hit. Everyone else hit me once, but you hit me last. You suck.
The reason why I swung at you is because I knew nothing was gonna die on my board, and I get a bunch of mana.
Do you have the creature version of Living Death? So that you need to cast that from your hand. I know what you're talking about. A, it's not legendary, and B, in order to get the Living Death effect, it has to be cast from your hand. I honestly don't know what can save me. I have no idea, but we're gonna try and find out. Ra, you may still be muted if you're talking or not. I hear
Just
something.
this headset, please. I'm just mulling over some options because it's like so annoying that I Johnson has a flyer too.
I know.
You have no idea that shamanic revelation.
And I got
saved
some
your ass.
reach.
Oh, God.
I know.
How much stuff do you have with like 2 toughness?
With 2
Is it
toughness, I got the Fanyon Elves.
And
Is it just the Finhorn?
Does
Yeah.
Courage have 3?
Enduring Courage has 3, yeah.
That is so agitating.
Yeah, I'm imagining without the cloth, some Rye would be able to do some stuff.
I have
but yeah,
Zapandrel, he's got some reach.
Oh, Zapandrel has reach.
Yeah.
All right, I think I just have to like pray Azo will give me another turn and
Oh,
just
no, for
try
sure.
to set up.
We're gonna win. I didn't mean we're gonna win, but no matter
We're gonna
what,
win.
this obscuring haze is gonna save us. We're gonna get one more turn.
Play this Arcane Signet.
We're gonna win. Isaiah's going down.
Play
Farewell,
this.
somewhere anywhere.
I wish I could have saved you too, Aztec. I would have done it in a
Yeah,
heartbeat.
I think it was the Seedborn Muse that
I
did
could have
it.
saved myself, but
Yeah,
I got
Play this
I could have saved
Victorious
myself,
Resolve.
but I decided to get rid of one of your creatures for no reason. If I didn't do that, I would have been in a better position.
Creatures get
I'm
one
sorry,
have
Aztec.
haste at the beginning of your
No,
instant
they're not.
exile.
No, I mean you hit me. You deserve it.
Deserve is a strong word. Everyone hits you. I was just last.
It'll be everything.
What?
He's gonna basically, so at the beginning of Rise end step, he's gonna exile any number of non-token creatures or artifacts, and then return into the battlefield under their owner's control at the beginning of your next upkeep. So
that's gonna let me draw 4 cards.
That and all your damage will be doubled. And
go ahead.
Yeah, so
this card is insane in this deck.
Yeah, it's really good.
Nice. Is it my turn?
Yep. Do whatever you want to do.
Man, should I like tap Svella on your end step?
At this point,
Doesn't really
you're
matter,
just playing
honestly.
solitaire.
I could like probably get out my whole deck if I really wanted to.
I hope you do. I hope you deck yourself. I'm gonna find some way to play a creature where it's like mill until they hit a creature. You're not gonna have one. You're gonna die.
I'm gonna play land.
I would like to synchro summon Black Rose Dragon and eat this board.
I'll allow it. I'm the host.
I think what I'm gonna do. I haven't used this card yet. I'm gonna tap 8. I'm gonna play Thunderous Debut.
Thunderous.
Sacrificing the Finyor Elves.
Wow.
What? No.
Yep. And so I look at the top 20 cards.
Excuse me,
in my
sir.
library.
You may sacrifice an artifact, enchantment, or token. You cannot sacrifice a
Oh.
creature.
That's sad.
Your Grill Rage Beast, or your 900 Icy Monoliths might.
I'll sacrifice a Power Stone.
Look at the top 20. You may reveal 2 creatures if the spell is bargained. Put the revealed creatures. Oh, so it's just Tooth and Nail.
4, 5, 6,
A
7,
worse Tooth and Nail.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. We got a Nixo Bloom. And we got... I'll get this Canopy guy. He's the new dragon I put in here.
So Nyx Bloom Ancient, and what's the other one called?
Canopy Gargantuan.
Dude, Nyx Bloom Ancient's so good. Canopy. Flying, Ward 2, at the beginning of your upkeep, put a number of 1/1 counters equal to the number to that creature's toughness. Oh, it's kind of like Vigor in a different way.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It's got Ward. Yeah, it's alright.
Yeah, it was, it's Green Dragon, and it's flying Ward 2.
Dude,
I was
Captain
like,
Poland in
it goes
chat.
well in here.
Captain Poland says he's rooting for the Mardu deck. We're gonna try. We're trying, Captain Poland. We killed the blue player. Well, sorry, I Johnson killed the blue player mercilessly, so now it's just all us non-blue players.
We killed the blue player.
Yeah,
I got one shot.
Yeah, you
got
just
hit by a train.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is 6, 9, 12. Tapping 12. I'm gonna get out a Apex Devastator.
Bro.
So Cascade 4 times. First into Rampant Growth.
Johnson, maybe you should play Belatro. I hear that's a good game.
I think you might really like that.
What's that?
It's solitaire, but then as you keep playing it, you get to change like the rules and like make it's
a Ruby Goldberg machine, is what it is.
Yeah,
It really advertises. It's just an advertise for gambling. In all honesty, it's really not safe for people to play.
1, 2, 3.
It's
into
basically what
Traverse
you're
the
doing
Outlands. Alright, Traverse the Outlands, so I will get 10 lands. 10 basic land cards. Onto the battlefield. Then shuffle.
Yeah, Captain Poland, to be honest, I wish we would have seen a little bit more from
2,
Aztec, but
3,
he's correct.
4,
I Johnson
5,
tutored and
6,
played the Seedborn and then just went
7,
absolutely nuts.
8.
And then
Yeah, and I played stupid. I played dumb. I had a fog in hand I could have used if I wasn't playing selfish.
in
But-
a single turn around the table, Johnson was able to basically make his board have 40 power on the board in
Yep.
a single rotation. So
Alright.
someone was
No one
screwed.
had interaction.
Yeah.
Alright, I'll go to combat.
Yeah, we're just gonna
Um,
ignore all those Sunbird triggers because
Oh.
this.
Oh,
game's
do
just
you want me to do it?
If you want, but I
I don't
said,
really
At
care.
this point, it's just I'm gonna stop
Is there
damage.
how many? Yeah.
You can
I'm-
stop him for 1 turn.
Oh, we got Tribs in chat too. What a board!
Alright, I'll
yeah.
go to combat. I haven't even been drawing cards off of Garuk.
Thea says you have Sunbird's triggers on all your cascades, but you can do it if you want, but
No, I don't. Cascades, it's Sunbird's cast from hand.
Oh yeah, it is cast from hand. You're right.
Okay, so I'll go to combat, and so this guy's a 20, and
I mean,
this
you can do
beats
whatever
on
you
board.
want. I'm
a
gonna follow the
20.
combat, so
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, Azo's gonna fog the combat, so like the attackers don't actually matter.
Alright,
You'll
I'll
make-
Well,
swing
he's just
you
gonna
guys
swing
with
He's
you.
gonna get a meteorite.
you'll make me.
Well, he's just gonna
Oh,
swing.
I'll make a meteorite, and I'll deal 2 to your face, Azoreign.
And then you'll get like a bunch of mana from Cloth,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I'll just tap to play Obscuring Haze. It stops all damage, so I won't.
Alright.
Tap to.
Oh,
that's all. That's
Oh, dang.
not
Prevent
that's all damage.
damage. That would be.
Wow.
Oh no,
Dang.
sorry. Nope. It's by creature. Oh no, it's a meteorite. It's not her doing it.
Oh, it's damaged by creatures.
Yeah, it's
okay.
damaged by creature. So I do
Okay,
still
yeah.
take 2.
so take
but
the 2.
whatever.
Take the 2.
Yeah,
Alright,
but I think
that's it.
Isaiah
I'll,
still gets 40. Isaiah still gets 40 mana though.
Oh, he's gonna get
Yeah,
way more than
whatever.
40.
You still get like a
Yeah.
billion mana.
I get a billion mana, but I'll just pass.
Okay, we're doing
There's
it
no
again.
point
So
in me doing anything right now.
untap.
I'm not even
Living
keeping
death.
track.
Living death.
So before my draw, Defense of the Heart's gonna trigger, and you definitely have more than. If they have 3 or more creatures, I'm gonna sacrifice Defense of the Heart and look for 2 creatures and put them into play. All right, so I'm sacrificing Defense of the Heart. Oh, good God, I don't even know. I seriously
even
don't think
know.
I have anything. Rye, what's gonna help you the most?
Like right now, my way to try to deal with Johnson is to be able to throw a lot of damage upstairs.
Okay, I can try and look for like a Gix to have you draw some extra cards. I can grab a Gonti to see if I can't get a board wipe off of you.
I don't play very many wraps in this deck.
Okay, he's got.
I think I play like 3.
I don't. Well, I mean, even 3 is more than what I have
Yeah.
in my hand. So.
Yeah, so you can like try to find something off the top of the deck.
That might be what I have to do, because yeah, I mean, Living Death's right here. I just don't have, because he's got hexproof. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab Elish Mommy. Oh no, that shuts your ETBs
Yeah, don't
off.
do that. Don't do that.
Okay.
Yeah, don't get Mommy.
I was just thinking.
Mommy
double-
actually like completely hoses this deck. I didn't think about that when I built this.
No, you're
Like,
fine.
I
was just
think
thinking
I
of a
have,
way to get
like-
more from you.
What is a man? What is he?
yeah. Mother of
Disrespect.
Machines actually like shuts this deck down.
Jazz is just singing karaoke while you guys are figuring out how to defeat it.
I mean, honestly,
Singing-
like it
singing my way.
seems really small, but I seriously, because Lauren doesn't do anything because his board is hexproof and it doesn't really matter. I might just grab Gix, just so you might draw some extra cards, Rye. Unless, what do I have here? Yeah, I've got like nothing.
And the worst part about this whole thing is that Aztec dying actually changes the math for me.
I'll grab Kodama the East Tree.
I actually needed Aztec alive to do what I wanted to do.
Could have protected me. I was essential.
Dang. You hear that? You hear that, Aztec? You were important.
I feel needed. Yeah, I feel needed. That's good.
And sorry, they're going off in chat. I'm gonna read him real quick. Tribs says he's been coaching his nephew's t-ball team. That's awesome, Tribs. And shout out to from the rooftops. Any gamers here? Expedition 33. Yeah, I've just got into Act 2. Probably haven't played it as much as I would have liked, but Expedition 33 is very good. The actress for Shadowheart plays one of the main characters, and she's great. Charlie Cox is also one of the main characters, and he's also great. Azo, do you have any creatures that tutor? I don't think so. I just looked. All right. Gonna cut there. Hopefully Living Death is in the top 4, because I have not drawn yet. That was my untap upkeep. Now I'll go to my draw. So hang on, sorry. Kodama and Gonti will enter. Gonti is going to enter. Rai, I'll target you. And with the Kodama trigger, I'll put in, at this point, probably just going to put in a land. So, Rai, you're going to exile the top 4. Technically, no one gets to see them, but I don't care. You can just reveal the top 4.
It's Painful Truths and a bunch of lands.
Okay, so I'll take what does Painful Truths do?
You draw X and lose X, where X is the number of colors of mana spent to cast it.
Copy. Okay. Play. I'll hold off on the land. I'll draw my card for the turn. Okay. It's not Living Death. Here we go. Woodland Cemetery. Gix. Oh, Thalia Gitrog.
I mean, I have 4 draws also.
Yeah.
Well, 5 draws if you count. Like, I have the draw for turn, I have the Spirited Companion draw, and I have the Combustible Gearhulk draw. Because you're gonna obviously make me draw for that.
Yeah. I'll pay 3. I'll put Gix in my hand, because Thalia Gitrog would shut you down, Rai, because that would make your creatures enter tapped, so. Okay, paid 1 for that. I'll play my land for the turn, which will be a forest, which will trigger Kodama, so I'll put in this plains. Then I'll tap 1 to play this Soul Ring. When I put Soul Ring in, I'll put Ash Barrens in. Then that's permanent, so that's 5. So I'll just pay 4. And now I kind of wish Kethis was not in my graveyard. Pay 4, we'll play the Michiko Kondo, and then I'll also use Kodama's ability to put in Gix.
I'm gonna have to sack permanent, but I'm probably just gonna end up sacking the Nahiri's Resolve to the
Yeah, I mean, like,
Michiko.
we have 1 turn anyway. I'll pay 5, I'll play Incarnation Technique, targeting Raikou.
So I return a creature from grave to battlefield?
You're going to mill 5 and then return.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what we get.
I also have no hand now. I'm out.
Duke Alder Raven Guard. Ooh,
We're trying as best we can.
that's
to beat
pretty
you,
good,
Johnson.
actually. That might actually do it.
Oh, really?
Duke Alder Raven Guard at the beginning of combat gives a creature Myriad.
Hmm.
It's not as good with only 1 opponent. This is why I needed Aztec around, is because this deck has a lot of ways to give Myriad to creatures.
All right, so you've chosen that. I'm going to mill 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm going to mill Marin, Yeheni, Kakusho, and Mami. Wow, that's a really great hit. But now I get to return any creature from my graveyard.
I think twice.
I'm going to do this again, but I'm going to mill an additional 5. I mean, it probably should just be Kethis because it's in my graveyard. Okay, and then I'll do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to hit no creatures, Heroic Intervention, and a Necromancy, and 3 lands. So usually the best bet in these situations is to just go with Kakusho.
Yup.
Alright. Return Kakusho. I've got no hand, so I can't. No free permanents from Kodama on either of those. Everything entered this turn, so I can't do anything else. I'll pass.
All right, here we go.
What is a man?
Everything comes back. I'm gonna target. I'm gonna target. Well, I'm gonna draw a card off Spirited Companion.
Don't sing just yet, Johnson.
Then I'm gonna target Azo with the Combustible Gear Hulk. I assume you're gonna let me draw 3.
Yeah, go ahead and draw.
Why did you want to target me?
And then I draw for my turn.
Oh shoot, what was your
Ignored.
Painful Truths? I forgot I exiled that from you, Rye.
Painful Truth.
Yeah, I just got
3.
I'm just gonna look it up to. Oh yeah, so okay, I could have played it, but okay.
Do you want to play it? Do you want to play it?
I'm gonna lose X life.
You'll lose 3 and draw 3, I think. Oh wait, no, it's only 2 because you have an Ash Barrens.
Yeah, so it's fine. I'll just let it go. It's fine.
Okay. Card for turn.
I'm gonna pull it up just so I remember it. If I live, you know you can
All
give.
right.
He's a, you know.
Well, he's gonna give.
Really indestructible.
Undo it.
Why would him giving the Pandrel indestructible? Gotta sack 2 things, right?
Well, one of the cards I drew was Demonic Tutor, so that complicates things. I might have a line. Oh, you don't have a lot of lands though.
He's got.
Me?
Johnson, I don't think has a lot of lands.
Oh, sorry.
He's a bunch of icy monoliths.
Those aren't lands.
Well, yeah. Look at all those lands. Good lord.
All these lands, they all tap for 3 mana with
Yeah.
Nixo Bloom.
Yeah, we get it. You play Gruul. You like lands. You like dirt and rocks. And
I'm just
whatever.
telling you, I
Yeah,
have
the
mana.
Trample is the issue.
I got the mana. I just stack it in one pile because what else am I supposed to do?
Yeah, when you
And then
profit this much, I mean, who can really keep track of all these lands? You know.
Hey, I don't think it's gone this hard.
6.
Dude,
On stream.
every time
No,
I play against this
I
deck,
don't
it does
think it
this. It's a good deck. I enjoy your Svella deck. I just like giving you crap. So.
Yeah.
If only Aztec was alive, if only Aztec was alive, I think I could actually like kill all of you.
See, now the thing is that
Dang.
I actually have quite a sizable board now, and have Kakusho, and Rai has, again, 4 creatures. I actually don't know if Johnson can kill both of us. One of us might actually get an extra turn here, but we'll have to see.
Canopy Gargantuan, I think.
Oh, shoot.
No,
Yeah,
Canopy Gargantuan
yeah,
is going to
you're
make
right.
everything giant.
You're totally right. Okay, well,
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever. Okay.
Canopy Gargantuan just like, yeah, you're done.
Yeah, and
it's
then
the
Pandrel
okay
comes
card.
in. Oh wait, no, doesn't the Nessian Boar make us block it? Like we
Yes,
have to
yeah.
block it, dude.
Yeah.
Whoever it attacks.
Whatever, dude.
It's a fun one.
Every option, I'm like, oh wait, there's this, and Johnson's like, nope, I thought of that. My
have, like,
creatures
this
are like
line.
2020s. Oh wait, well there's this. No, they all have
Yeah.
trample. Wait, what about
This
this?
is
Well, you
actually
have
fair.
to block
Am I
the Nessian
sure?
Boar. It's like, God.
You gotta block the boar.
Anything I can think of, Johnson is just answering.
Because I have like,
Oh, that's funny.
because I play this, and then, yeah, Aztec being dead actually makes it so like this line is way more complicated.
Should have protected me.
Bro, you were the one with the fog.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do I get more damage
Did
if
you
I do
actually
this?
see it
Obviously.
in my hand? How do you know I had it?
Yeah.
Maybe I was just bluffing.
No, I was looking at that for so long. I was like, and then I looked at my mana. I was like, no, this was a mistake.
I should play like Conjurer's Closet and Ephemerate and stuff like that in this deck. I'm realizing. Sorry, I'm taking so long. I'm just trying to
Oh,
find
no,
the
you're
line.
good.
I mean, like, if
I've
you,
trying to
can't,
find
taken
line.
long.
if
You're
you
fine.
can't pull it off here, it's game, so you're fine.
Yeah, I'm just seeing if this is enough. I don't think it is, because that's 2, 3, 5. 6, 12, 24, 36. I think I'm short. I'm short if I do this.
I think we can all agree I won. I think that's
Aztec, you did
pretty obvious.
fantastic.
I Johnson just conceded instant speed right now.
Yeah.
8.
I've done enough damage. See you guys later.
I've done enough.
Man!
I don't think I've won stream. I don't think I've won a game on stream yet.
Might be about to change.
I think I'm gonna
Last time
I'm gonna check my deck to see if there's anything I can get with this
Go for
demonic tutor that'll help.
The last time
I'm not casting this yet. I just want to see because I think I run out of mana is the issue.
Sure, go for it. I think the last time I was close was we were playing against Thea, and then Thea went infinite before I could kill her.
How many reach blockers do you have?
I think it's just or does the Nick
1,
have reach too?
2, 3.
Too many.
What else has reach? The Zapandrel?
Oh, just reach? I was doing flyers and reach.
Oh, okay.
It's Zapandrel's just
Can you get?
reach.
You have indestructible somewhere, don't you?
Yeah, Zapandrel.
Zapandrel
which
can
has
give
reach.
himself indestructible.
Is
But everything else
that the
doesn't.
only thing that has indestructible?
Yes.
Because I could like
Everything else has hexproof.
I could like. Oh. Does this get me there? No, it's the same amount of mana.
Mm.
No. I don't think there's a line. Like I can get a Wrath and leave the Zapandrel on the table, and that's it.
Well, hey, that's good.
Shut up.
I mean,
trying to
everything
think if
else
there's-
dies. Like you'd be.
He has all his creatures out. That's pretty good, buddy.
No, he'd kill all my creatures.
Like that's what I have. I'm gonna just double check the math on this one line. I also like if the game goes long, I might have like to leave for personal reasons. So I think I might just like show you what my deck is designed to do and probably.
I mean,
just,
I don't
let
think it
jump
will.
at this point.
I think do all that you can, because I don't think you can stop me. But go ahead.
If you do manage to wipe, I actually think I have a line where I might be able to pull it off if I Johnson doesn't survive, or if he just is left as a Zapandrel.
The thing I'm scared of is heroic intervention. I don't think.
I mean, if he has it, then it's just kind of like do your thing, test him. If he's got it, then it's just game. If he doesn't have it, then I might.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna just do it. I'm gonna just go get the board. I'm gonna get the board wipe, and if he has heroic, he has it.
Win-loss records on stream trips. Yeah, we actually started keeping track of win-loss records within our play group, but we kind of lost.
Yeah.
We tried.
Yeah,
to do it
I'm
a
just
few
gonna.
times, but-
I'm just gonna cast the. I'm gonna cast the Wrath.
Yeah. Okay. So damn, destroy all creatures. Can't be regenerated. So I Johnson, any response? He just leaves the stream. Okay, he's tapping mana. He's doing some.
He's got to have the heroic.
Because that means Zapandrel, he could just do life. He could just pay life to do it. Oh, he's Sensei's topping. Are you muted, Mr. Johnson? If you're talking, we cannot hear you. We're just speculating on what you're doing.
Oh, that's my bad. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm doing Svella twice.
Oh,
Digging
Tapping
for
Villa
heroic.
before him.
okay. He's gonna dig for heroic. If he doesn't find it, he'll use.
I'll just play this Decanter of Endless Water
Okay.
for the first one. And then do it again.
Okay, so we know it's not in his hand.
And, 2, 3, a 4. I'm gonna get this Creator Hoof out.
I mean, I'd rather you get it out when you're not on your turn.
Alright, so creatures. When this creature
Yep.
enters creatures you control gain trample and XX, where X is the number of creatures you control. And then I'm gonna tap 1 land for 3 mana. I'm gonna cast a Smuggler's Surprise for the bottom.
Okay.
Creatures you control with power 4 or greater get hexproof and indestructible until end
Yup,
of turn.
Yeah.
Yup.
I
Okay.
don't have a heroic intervention in this deck.
Okay. So the
I
other
don't know
line I
heroic
was
intervention. I just have heroic intervention named differently.
okay. So Azo, here's the other line I was thinking of doing,
Uh-huh.
but it was short. I had enough mana to cast this Ironwill Forger, and then this Fanatic of Mogus,
I'll draw a card off of Creative Huff.
I mean, you win here.
and then I could give the Fanatic. The Fanatic is gonna deal.
Yeah, he deals. Does
4,
Nirev
5
doubles his damage too? Even
It
though
doubles his damage too.
Cool, that's awesome.
So it'd be like 2, 3, 5, 6. So it'd be 12.
Yeah.
And then I could give it Myriad.
Yeah. Oh, dude, that's actually pretty sweet.
Dude, so what does that do?
It would deal like 36 damage to all of his opponents.
I was short.
Dang.
If Aztec was alive, you guys would all be dead because I was actually. I had this Fanatic of Mogus in my opening
I
hand.
could tap this Forest and play Commence of Festivities. Prevent all damage that would be dealt to players this turn.
Hey.
Oh wow, you had it for that too. So the other line I was thinking of with the demonic tutor was Mirror Box, and then giving my commander
Ooh.
Myriad.
Yeah, and then trying to hit him for like 40 commander damage. Well, no, it'd only be 20. Duh. But
That's why Aztec dying really messed this up.
My only line was you'd wipe, and then I would just immediately recast my commanders, and then I'd finally cast that Primeval's Glorious Rebirth and basically just barf my entire graveyard onto the battlefield, try and live, and then close it. But
The reason why I was asking about 2 damage stuff is because I also had this Goblin
Wait,
Chain
you're
Whirler.
putting away?
well, I mean, like
We have
dead.
no creatures.
I swing.
Okay, you take your victory lap. You do what you need to do. I have 3
Ooh,
mana.
That's
you
all I
gotta
did.
swing.
I just want
You
to
just gotta
swing.
swing one of your creatures as Azoreign, and then you win. You can swing the rest at Ryan.
Yeah, you still have to deal the damage to us, but yeah, both Rye and I have no blockers. I have no cards in my hand, so I quite literally have no responses.
Yeah,
I also was trying to figure out
Whip
if
of
I
Erebos
was
is
trying
good.
to find a turn to put Whip of Erebos out so that I could gain life off of all this damage.
Yeah.
But your board was so big that I just couldn't gain enough life to get there. So that's pretty much what I'm doing with Nirev is just it's abusing the Myriad mechanic. I have a bunch of creatures in here with Myriad, and just the whole idea of this deck was just to find as many good creatures that have enter the battlefield, throw damage upstairs, and then give those creatures Myriad.
Mm-hmm. I think
So it has
They is summarizing this game perfectly, and this is a proof why Seedborn Muse is a game changer. So
I have a
I think,
lot.
honestly,
I
I
have
think
a lot
it's
of
only
ways
good
to out
in
it
this
too.
deck.
I probably
I
This
agree.
deck is
more-
just surprisingly good. It's part of the symmetry. Is it symmetry?
Dude, sometimes just
Well, being
throwing
able
down
to
big
play so
creatures.
much. Being able to play so much right before your turn and then taking your full turn is huge.
Oh yeah, no.
Especially-
I mean, having your commander be
That's-
like
it's
a
just like
tapper,
that.
it's just good. With
Well, and go ahead. Sorry.
Wait
like
a
with-
second. Question.
yeah, go for it.
Does
yeah.
Svella's ability, because it's an ability, does it get around timing restrictions?
No, I think I missed lethal.
Oh, really?
For what?
So Svella says, look at the top 4. You may cast from among them without paying its mana cost.
Yeah.
When you cast a spell, you still need to obey timing restrictions. You can't cast a sorcery at instant speed.
Hang on, let me read Stella.
It's not instant.
No, it does not matter. It does
Right.
not matter.
Yeah.
Stella ignores timing restrictions.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
what
yeah,
I
yeah.
was- yeah. I was just that was just like a random thought because there are some things in Magic where even though it's saying you can play it, it still needs to obey a timing restriction. But yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So Svella's ability,
Did I miss it?
Seedborn Muse, is just nuts. Like,
So I could
Yes.
go like.
No, I'm on your side. I Johnson cheated. You're right.
So I could go like.
Dude, that would just ruin my whole
Sneak
deck
attack.
if that was true.
No.
Like,
it works.
that's my deck.
If I go DT for sneak attack,
Musing Melodist is saying it works.
No,
the
it's
same
a
way as
great
Valorant
deck.
does,
I wanna
gets
get
around
a-
the timing
Sneak out the
restrictions.
Chain
Yeah,
Whirler.
I just
sneak out the Fnatic,
I think I knew that. I was just having like thinking out loud just to make sure that it was working the way.
and the Fnatic
that we
does 3,
have been
6,
playing it
8,
for so
9,
long.
10.
Having Seedborn Muse with Kalamax, I think, would be pretty huge.
Okay, I didn't.
You did not miss Lethal Rye.
I did not miss lethal. This line is actually too short because the other line I was thinking of with the demonic tutor is I could demonic tutor for sneak attack, sneak out the goblin chain whirler, which does 2, then sneak out the Fnatic, which does 2, 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, which would be 20,
Yeah.
and then I give the Fnatic a single instance of Myriad attack.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Make 2 more.
I did miss.
and
I
then
did
you
miss
deal
lethal.
60. Or you? Yeah, right. You deal 60.
20 plus 20. Oh, you're right. I am too short. Because it's 20 plus 22. Or is it?
Because they'd count
No.
each other, right?
The Fnatic, the Myriad Fnatic copy counts itself.
Mhm.
I did have a lethal line and I missed it.
I mean, would it have killed me?
It would have killed
Yes.
both of us.
Well, no, because no damage would have been dealt to
Oh,
players.
yeah, 'cause you
Turn.
had the-
Because you had the commencement,
There
yeah.
we go, there we go. Okay, so yeah. I,
It's like, I was like, what are you guys talking
this whole-
about?
yeah,
I was
Well, I
like,
didn't know
fine.
you. I didn't. I didn't know you had the commencement. So
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
had the commencement, so you would
So,
win
yeah.
anyway. But
Rye,
like,
you have
I did
lethal, but then I Johnson just miraculously again had. Oh look, look at my answer. Oh, you want to get rid of Seedborn Hexproof? Oh, I don't have
Is it-
Trample. Garrick's Uprising. Oh, hey, my creatures are too small as a Pandrel. It's like, oh my, does this guy just ever stop?
Is it miraculous? He kind of just was able to draw half his deck.
It was pretty sweet though.
That really answered. Yeah, it was great. I loved it.
Oh, we got.
So
a
what do you
mega
think the
open.
I
idea
got to
is,
watch
though?
it from the graveyard.
Say that one more time, Ryan.
so Azo, what do you think of this deck? This idea?
I never really got too far into like brewing Nirev, so I'm really happy that I got to see your version of it. It really I personally love Myriad. You got a lot of like cool ETBs in there, and then it honestly kind of reminds me of like a Neheb, like a mono red Neheb deck, where it's just kind of like dealing a lot of non-combat damage. And in
I
ways,
should put Neheb in the 99 of this deck.
yeah, I mean you should, because what I overlooked with Nirev is that he says if a creature entered and would deal damage, period, it deals twice that much. My brain immediately just goes to combat and giving haste. But yeah, I think like you kind of cracked it open with the Fnatic of Mogus, just kind of breaks that, or like even this Goblin Chain Whirler or the Combustible Gear Hulk. Those things can deal damage without going to combat. So that's a direction that I never thought of. So I still think that Nirev is a very cool commander.
Yep. The reason why I was so slow is I play like 11 mana stones in this deck and I didn't draw any.
Well, as much as I'd love to stick around and all that, we ended at a pretty good time.
We did.
I'm
Yeah, we did.
looking forward to playing again, but thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for chatting. We had a lot of interaction from chat today, but I'm thankful that we're not going until like 12:30, 1 o'clock, so I can get to bed at a reasonable time and not be absolutely dead tomorrow. So if you were chatting, thank you. We had a lot of chats. I know there was Omega, Tribs, Musing Melodist, Captain Poland, to name a few. I Johnson, congratulations on your amazing
Let's go.
ultra game-changing Seedborn Muse. Aztec, thanks for coming on. I know that sometimes it's rare to have you on stream, but I know that you reached out to me earlier in the week, so I'm glad that we were able to put it together. And
Yeah, thanks
also,
for having
Rye,
me.
I know you work a lot, Rye, so it's always good to make sure to get you guys included in on a game. So
It's more second shift that's the issue.
yeah, for sure. But we will be
Feel
looking.
free to reach out again if you need another one.
Yeah, definitely. I would love to get you back on because I don't think Kalamax got to shine enough. I think you were still in the very early setup turns. I think, you did have that early play. Rada was there to give you some extra lands, and then you did copy the one spell. You had the little combat trick, which was pretty cool. I think you could have waited for I Johnson to block and then have done that. It would have been even better.
Yeah.
But, just learning for next time. I think Kalamax is cool, but I'd love to see this deck grow a little bit more. So, yeah, definitely going to be reaching out to get you back on.
Sounds good. I got a new job, too, so we can get a little bit more money going to the Magic Fund.
There we go. Just like that's what we all want. Not what we need, but what we want for sure. So I'm gonna call it there. Thank you guys for watching. Good game again. I Johnson and Svella take the win on this one. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.
Have a good one.
Peace.
Have a good one.